Sabine, hi.
Hello.
It's very nice to have you here in Athens for this meeting, and thank you very much for this interview. Let's begin with some things about your action in Hamburg. I understand you are organizing anti-racist, anti-fascist work there. Some things about the actions there.
Yes, but to be honest, in Hamburg we don't face so much Nazis anymore. We got rid of them in the 90s. We had a, how do you say it, we were organizing lots of work against them. We make demonstrations against them. In Hamburg, let's say the Nazis are not so strong in most of the West German cities. Mm-hmm. For example, Munich or even Nuremberg, where Golden Dawn opens now this office, that is not places where many Nazis are. In most, the Nazis are more in East Germany and more in small cities. Because I think it's easier for them to have aim there, to have some aim there than in West Germany. Only in Dortmund, they face, it's a city in West Germany, there they face a lot of Nazis and they still haven't found, I mean, say, some solution against them. I'm active in the anti-racist movement and we are doing lots of information to the people. What happened, why is the situation so, why people come to Germany, what refugees want, how is the situation of refugees, and yeah, this is my main work at the moment.
Okay. I think it's important, it's a debate in the Greek movement about the need to organize anti-racist action is a very important thing as a part of the anti-fascist fight. So I guess the work you are doing in anti-racist action is a way also to not leave the Nazis ground.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. I think one important thing is to inform the people what the Nazis really want. I mean, the Nazis give only very simple solutions. Let's say, kick out all the refugees and then we have all the work. Give food only to, for example, the Greeks, then we have more, we don't have to feed them all. And this is quite too simple. I think it's very important to tell the people what is the society which is run by Nazis. Who is accepted there? Who is going to be kicked out? It's not only the refugees, it's everybody who is not in their point of view. It's, let's say, homosexual people, it's people with disabilities, it's a big range of people who would, who are worthless, who are worthless in this society. And this is one point you have to bring out. And another thing is that you have to inform people how capitalism is working. I mean, it's not that the refugees are bringing poorness to countries, it's a capital which brings it. And this is one thing I think you should encourage here, and you should encourage the people to stand in post of Nazis. I think most people are afraid because they appear like they're very strong and they start fighting, but you have to put some power to them, to make them feel strong, that they can do something, to unite, and the solidarity thing, this is quite important.
I guess this kind of is the answer to a question I would like to make. You said there used to be Nazis in Hamburg, but you have no problem now. How did you make it, the campaigns of the 90s?
Yeah, it's just how it's. I mean, okay. We beat them up, to be honest. I mean, we of course beat them. We kicked them out. This was not only that we educated the society, but let's say in Germany the thing is we have this strong fascist history, and in the 80s nobody was believing us that they are still existing Nazis. No? They think, oh, everything is over. And I was a punk rocker in the 80s, and we had to face lots of problems with them, but not the normal society. But then, in the 90s, it started with that they burned people at night, like in Mölln, in Solingen, in Rostock, and this was a shock for the society. This was a shock. And I think this helped us, this shock. Yes. And it's the same with today. I mentioned in my speech that there's this Nazi terror group, this so-called NSU, they call themselves National Socialist Underground, and they killed 10 people during the last 10 years. And this was a big shock for the German society, because they never imagined it, that they could exist as a terrorist group. I mean, they always used to say, we are the left, we are the terrorists. I mean, we had this terrorist group, the RAF, maybe you know them from the 70s. Okay. So this was always the enemy on the left side. And the people didn't believe that there's the same on the right side. And this helps, this movement, you know, to encourage the people, because they see that the Nazis kill people just because of their skin, because of whatever, but not without any deeper reason. And this helps us. And Hamburg is a very big city, and I live in St. Pauli, for example, and it's there are too many different people, and it's not so easy to convince them. It's much easier for the Nazis in the small towns, you know, because there's unemployment, and especially in East Germany, where the state was declared themselves as anti-fascist after the Second World War, which was of course not true. I mean, there were always fascists, and they tried to keep them down. But even in East Germany, there have always been a fascist movement, but the government was not talking about it. And this is, I think, one reason why it came out after the reunion, and why they're still facing this problem, because the East Germans are really fucked up, to be honest. I mean, they had nothing from the reunion. It's just the land was sold, all their structures was destroyed, and even now the West German people tell the East German people, oh, you're so stupid, you are worthless, and you have no rights here, and this makes them angry, you know? And so they have no perspective. I don't want to say that fascism comes out only because of misery and things, but it helps, you know, it helps. You know, when people have when they don't have something to be proud on, you know, they look for something, and then it's only this color which are they proud of, no? And that's,
Another question is about what I think is the most famous anti-fascist event, sure in Germany, maybe in Europe, the annual counter-demonstration in Dresden, when the Nazis try to make, I think it's a national mobilization for the Nazis?
Yes, they want to remember this the bombs in 1943, and they want to remember all the German victims. Yes, but you have to be honest. This in Dresden, it started with us. We were organizing this anti-demonstrations some years ago, and the state or the city was not helping us. We have always been problems with the police, because when we arrived there, we have always been surrounded by police, but the mood changed now. And now that people know what Nazis do and what their society is, more and more normal people and the unions, now they join us, and now we have this big this big mobilization against the Nazis, but it was not like this in the first year. So you have to be strong. You know, we had the same in Wunsiedel. Maybe you know it. Wunsiedel is a place where Rudolf Hess, the Hitler's wise man, let's say, he's buried there. And we had the same. In the early 90s, I traveled there every year. Only we anti-fascists traveled there. But after some times, the locals found out, oh, it's good that you come, and now the Nazis can't walk there anymore. So you have to convince the people to join you, to come with you on the streets and say, we are more. And of course we are more, fortunately we are more, and to bring them all together, and this helps. And even in Dresden, so now the mayor is joining, and children and everything, everybody is coming. It's not only an anti-fascist activist there. No?
Okay. So the success of the latest years in Dresden, as we see it, has to do with such things. You said the unions, for example, are involved.
Yes.
Parties of the left, maybe.
Yes. Yeah. The Labour Party and the Communist. I mean, this Communist Party is not so strong in Germany, but yes, different people, even from the Christian Democratic Party, because it's not good for the German reputation, you know. It's not good for a country that people are killed because of their skin, because of their color. And Germany is a country with a high industry, and it needs foreign workers. It needs them. And many people which have been beaten up by Nazis have not been just poor refugees. They have been doctors or other, just say normal people, just with another skin, but it's the normal people. So, and this makes people think. You know, it's not that you see, oh, there's somebody's living on the street, so it doesn't matter if you kick them. No, it was people who were working, who were, let's say, I hate this word, but who were integrated in the German society. And this makes people think, oh, okay, maybe it's not good just to let them do this. It's the same like here, I think. At the moment, maybe you have this problem. You have a lot of refugees here because of the Dublin II agreement. The refugees, they don't want to be in Greece. They want to be in Sweden or in Germany or in England, but they are not allowed to leave. So now here the Nazis give you a very easy solution. Let's kick them out and then we have our Greece back. But when the Greek people will find out that they are the next to be beaten up, this may help you to encourage, you know, the fight against them. Because you will be the next one. The anarchists are coming, then the communists, I mean, the refugees are only the first ones, and then the others are coming and
the Golden Dawn already began threatening it.
Of course, right?
Now, bisexual people, leftists, trade unionists. I get that the situation in the two countries is different.
Yes.
You know, from what you describe, the Nazis in Germany are very marginal in society and also by the mainstream politics.
Yes,
I mean,
they never had success again. After the Second World War, I mean, we have 2 or 3 Nazi parties, but they never had success. The thing is, they are too stupid. I mean, they have no political ideas, to be honest. They have just simple solutions, but they have no visions, you know, and they have no idea about society. I think this is why they always, maybe they have 5%, but after 1 year they're going down to 1%, and it's they're not so important at the political way. They are dangerous on the streets, but they are not so dangerous in the parliament. This is the opposite here to you in Greece, no? Where they have at least 10%, no?
They're important in parliament and they have the support.
Yes.
They are the opposite of extreme. The main right-wing party, which is in the government, not openly, but sees them as more friendly and as an ally to the war against the left. They are connected to the state, so it's a different situation. But I was thinking, from your experience in all kinds of action, the movement, any advice or any thoughts you want to make for the Greek anti-fascist movement and how to deal with Golden Dawn?
Yes, I mean, the important thing is don't give them space on the streets. I mean, you must try to organize always some anti-demonstrations against them. Don't let them walk. Try to stop them. And another big thing is what you have this Syriza coalition here, you must spend the party. Because as long as they are a party, they get money. And with this money, they can finance the whole structure. And this is one important thing, to get rid of them as a party. You can't get rid of the political idea, but when you forbid this party, they don't have any money to finance their structures. And this is quite helping a lot. But on our side, it's, yes, we must stand somehow united against them, and even if they beat us up, you have to be on the roads, no? And this is quite important. And yes, to inform the people, what does it mean? To go to the people and say, hey, you're gonna be the next one, you know? It's not that you say, oh, I'm white, I don't have to fear about it. No, it's not nothing about the color. It's more deeper. No?
The local population.
Yes, yes. This is very important to inform the people about the structure, and also to make, especially here. I mean, you had faced the German occupation, no? So, and you had this military dictatorship, and just bring it back into people's mind. No? What does it mean? I mean, the thing, many people were killed here in Greece, no, during this junta, and this you must bring back into their minds, that it will happen again if they don't stop it now.
One maybe final thing, you mentioned, I didn't know that, I wasn't earlier, Golden Dawn tries to open offices in Nuremberg.
Yes, yeah. Awful, especially in Nuremberg. I mean, this was Hitler's place, and it's a bad sign that they go. I mean, this was their sign that they went there. No?
Any reactions there, maybe from anti-fascist movement or from the Greek community?
No, I think it's too new now. I think yes, it's just. I mean, I'm not sure if they really announce it. They just say that they're going to do this, but it's not so that there's a place. I think if we know where the place is, it won't be there for a long time. That's true, and. Nuremberg has not such a strong Nazi scene. I mean, okay, of course there are some, but it's not that it's a Nazi town. So I'm not so afraid of it. And let's say the people from Golden Dawn, they said, oh, they want to get all the Greeks who are in Germany, they want to get them on their side. But yeah, this is on your point, on your side, to inform what this means. And but I think when they're going to open an office there, I don't think that this will be a long time. No.
That's nice to share.
We try our best.
Solidarity is crucial for the battle here against Golden Dawn. Any action international in Germany against Nazism and in solidarity with Greek antifascists is very important.
Yes.
I don't know if...
I mean, in Germany we have a lot of solidarity now because of the crisis here. So it's we are more concerning about how bad you are treated from especially from Germany. I mean, I have not voted for Merkel, but it doesn't matter. But we are really sorry for this, and this is one thing we are really concerned. And we made lots of informations and lots of discussions how we can support you.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Good luck.